let's shift our focus to one of the biggest things happening in tech. Usually, it's the iPhone launches, then of course there's the Samsung Galaxy launches, there's foldables now, but there's been one other contender, especially here in India, and that's OnePlus. The OnePlus 15 is expected very soon. In fact, the company is gearing up to launch its next flagship smartphone, which is the OnePlus 15 in India very soon. Expectations are high, as always, amongst all of us tech enthusiasts and the OnePlus community, and it looks like the company is packing plenty of premium features this year to take on the big players that I mentioned already in the market. If we look at the Chinese variant, which was introduced a couple of days back, the phone is powered by Qualcomm's latest Snapdragon 8 Elite Gen 5 processor. This chipset is built on TSMC's advanced 3nm process, promising major improvements in speed, power efficiency, and overall performance, especially for gaming and AI-driven tasks. And I think those are the flavors of the season, AI and gaming, if that's anything to go by. At the front of the device, it boasts a massive 6.87-inch flat OLED display that supports an incredibly fast 165Hz refresh rate and a sharp 1.5K resolution. So it'll be buttery smooth, but we expect that from OnePlus devices by now. If you're into gaming or streaming or just scrolling through social media, the experience should feel incredibly immersive and smooth. Battery life has also received a major bump. If the Chinese variant is anything to go by, the OnePlus 15 will now have a huge 7300 mAh battery, one of the largest ever seen on a OnePlus phone, making it ideal for long days of use like the shoot today without constantly worrying about charging your device. And remember, OnePlus is the absolute king when it comes to fast charging, which is something that Apple and Samsung have been trying but really not gotten there with OnePlus's ultra-fast 120-watt wired charging, those big bricks I'd expect, and 50-watt wireless charging, which is also incredibly fast, given wireless charging is usually much slower, ensuring that you are powered up in no time. On the back, OnePlus has introduced a new square-shaped camera module. It includes a 50-megapixel primary camera, 50-megapixel ultra-wide, and a 50-megapixel periscope telephoto, which most likely has a 3.5x optical zoom for detailed zoom shots, something we can't wait to get our hands on. But the main sensor is reportedly smaller than the one on the OnePlus 13, which could potentially mean there is some sort of impact on low-light photography. That's something we'd want to see as well. Interestingly, OnePlus has officially ended its long-standing Hasselblad partnership for this model. So the camera tuning and branding will rely solely on OnePlus's own optimizations, which I honestly think is not a big deal because a lot of these camera partnerships by these smartphone makers were great for marketing purposes. The real proof is in the pudding, it's in the hardware, it's in the software optimization, and more importantly, it's in how they use their AI. Design-wise, the OnePlus 15 continues the company's premium DNA with a sleek metal and glass build. Now, if the leaks and mock-ups and the Chinese variant are anything to go by, it is a very premium looking device. But it's all about software in 2025 and AI. Now, the global variant will obviously ship with Oxygen OS 16, but the Chinese version runs Color OS 16 based on the latest Android. That's a very Oppo-esque approach for China, but for the world, it's a very different approach by OnePlus. A global rollout is expected sometime mid-November 2025. If you're on the market for a new smartphone, well, this is something you should be waiting for. Indian availability will follow soon after. It remains to be seen, though, whether all the features from the Chinese model, especially the massive battery, fast charging combo, will make their way into the Indian variant as well. Honestly, the team here at Tech 360 can't wait to get their hands on these new devices and share our views and reviews. Maybe stack them up against other flagships from Samsung and Apple and see how they fare. Remember, a couple of things about OnePlus. They've been getting their AI right from last year. It looks really good and it also feels very premium, and most importantly, it's very competitively priced. And there's a loyal, engaged OnePlus community which makes sure that the company keeps their after-sales process sorted. So we can't wait here, but no pressure, Team OnePlus, because all eyes are on this brand to see how the OnePlus 15 shapes up in what is already becoming 2025 is already a very competitive year for flagship smartphones.